Good morning, you beautiful people. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day today. I want to talk about boss zombies. Specifically, I want to talk about boss zombies in Black Ops 4 in the map 9. Because when we watched the Mad Hatter trailer, we had a lot of boss zombies. We had the tigers, we had that one zombie from Blackout, the thing with the thing on the back and it spit acid at you. We had a gladiator, a second gladiator, as well as that little skeleton zombie that popped out of the other zombie. That's a lot of boss zombies. Now, if you know the history of zombies, you know a lot of boss zombies can ruin a map, or more so how they're implemented can ruin a map. Thrashers and Zetsubou really kind of detracts from the Zetsubou experience. Valkyries and Manglers shoot at you and always seem to get in the way. That really detracts from Gorod Krovi in my opinion. Boss zombies can be very difficult to do right. However, I had an idea. What if certain boss zombies only appeared in certain areas? Now hear me out. You're playing 9, right? You're playing 9 and you're up in the gladiatorial arena. And within that gladiatorial arena, they release a boss zombie. It's like round 12 or whatever. They release one of those heavy gladiators with the axes or with the knife on his hand, and that's the boss zombie you have to face. But what if the next game you play, you're on round 12 again, but you're in the catacombs, you're underneath in that weird kind of overgrown area, and the boss zombie down there is that weird big boss zombie that shoots acid at you and has the thing on its back. You know, what if that's the boss zombie? What if the boss zombie that you fight in 9 and Black Ops 4 depends on where you are within the map? That would be fantastic, and it's been done before. In fact, location-specific boss zombies has been done throughout the zombies' history. I mean, you're looking at Kino and 5 here. I mean, that's Nova Crawlers in certain areas. In the Moon, Nova Crawlers are only in that part of the map. There's a lot of different things, but specifically, I want to look at Revelations, because I think Revelations is going to be increasingly important as we look at what Black Ops 4 zombies might be like. In Revelations, we have many different boss zombies. We have the Parasites, we have the Furies, we have the Corrupted Keepers, we have the Panzers, we have the base standard Margwa and its 2 variants, which is something I'll get back to. But the important thing is, when I was playing Revelations the other day, I was training in Kino and I got a lot of Panzers, and I had a challenge that was like, kill a lot of Margwas. So I was like, how do I get a lot of Margwas? But then I went to train inside the Apothicon and I realized something. I had completely forgotten that spiders were in Revelations as well. In addition to all of those like 5 things I said, we have spiders in Revelations. That's something I completely forgot because they only spawn in the Apothicon. And what I noticed, the elemental Margwas and the regular Margwas spawn so much more frequently inside the Apothicon. So, that's my thesis. What if some parts of the map on 9 or Voids of Despair or Classified or wherever, some parts of the map give you a certain boss zombie depending on which location you're at? That would be fantastic. That would be so cool. And in the cinematic, in the music video, we do see like cages raised and doors crushed with the gladiators coming through and all that. I honestly think that's just for cinematic purposes, but it could be hinting at the fact that some boss zombies are mostly found in certain locations. Obviously, within the Apothicon, you still get the Panzers, and outside the Apothicon, you still get the Margwas as well, just less frequently. So maybe it's a frequency thing. I think that would be a really cool mechanic, and I think it could alleviate some of the fatigue that boss zombies can sometimes create on the player. Don't get me wrong, I think boss zombies are important. Boss zombies change up your strategy and they force you to survive in a different manner. And a good boss zombie has good strategy with it as well. And I think having a location set to a certain boss zombie would increase that strategy. I think it's like, you know, when you're picking out your favorite training spot, no longer do you have to worry about the wall weapons and all of those different things, you know, like how good the training spot actually is and whatnot. But you also have to think about what type of boss zombie is going to most frequently spawn here, you know, and if I train in a different area, will I get another type of boss zombie frequently spawning there? I don't know. I think that's a really cool level of depth that we have yet to see in zombies, but we have seen a little bit in Revelations. So that's all well and good, but I want to talk about the gladiators here for a little bit, because to me, these guys look like the same base person base zombie, if that makes sense. Just one of them has a lot of armor and throws 2 axes, and one of them doesn't have a lot of armor and he has a knife. In other words, this looks like just different variants of the same boss zombie, and I was like, where have we seen that before? Well, what do you know? We've seen it in Revelations. In Revelations, we have the base standard Margwa that we've seen on Shadows of Evil, but we also see elemental Margwas. We see a void Margwa as well as a fire Margwa, which is actually fantastic. And I don't think any of us would classify those 3 different types of Margwas as 3 completely different boss zombies. So maybe, you know, this is the same thing. Maybe it's just we get a gladiator and it's random which gladiator we get. Or it'd be really cool if it was location specific, and if you were in the gladiator arena, he was all armored up, but if you were outside of the gladiator arena, he was like not armored up because, you know, he's not gonna go fight in the arena. Yeah, I just think that'd be a cool addition. Wouldn't it be cool in like story building, lore building, and kind of immersion? That'd be great. Also, I do want to mention when the Void Margwa shoots out those little skulls at you, very, very reminiscent of what we've seen in the Blackout beta with the boss zombie that shoots the acid at you. Very, very comparable. And I just think Revelation's gonna be the key, man. I think Revelation's gonna be the key to understanding what the dev team was all about with Black Ops 4. What it's all about in Black Ops 4. I am so excited. The more I look at Revelations, the more I play Revelations, the more I love, understand, and appreciate it. And I think when we go back after Black Ops 4, we're going to go back and we're going to play Revelations and be like, oh, they were experimenting with this. Oh, they're testing out to see what we thought of this. Oh, I'm excited, beautiful people. I see the light. I understand now what I must do. But that's all I have for you guys today. Let me know what you guys think of my crazy conspiracy theorists about the boss zombies, and let me know your thoughts about the boss zombies in 9. Because do you think they're going to handle it like they always do and just kind of throw them out randomly? Or are they going to organize them in any way? What are they going to do with all 5 of these boss zombies? I'm sure tigers will have their own round because they look freaking epic and everything, but let me know what you all think. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you guys so much for your wonderful support. And until the next absolutely beautiful Zombies morning, I'll catch up with you guys later. And as always, stay beautiful.